Hey guys, this is bestest Nintendo DS player in the world here, and I'm coming at you with a massive, and I do mean massive, multimedia update. Possibly one of my biggest ones ever. This is all the stuff I bought when I was on holiday. I got quite a lot of, I got a few Blu-rays, several DVDs, a load of VHS, and a awful load of CDs. We're going to leave the CDs till last, because that'll take the longest. But we're going to start off with, I'm going to show you this first. It's something interesting. It's a kind of a bootleg of the Dark Crystal. Just to say, if these aren't as structured and like the order on is kind of erratic, that's because I'm trying to do this update as quick as possible. So here, front, button, the other spine, the back. And there's the disc. I think it was recorded from the VHS. Anyway, now onto the Blu-rays. First up is Beauty and the Beast. Even though this looks like a DVD, it's kind of a Blu-ray. So it has the Disney Blu-ray logo on it. Find the other spine on the back. This is from 2000. This is a Walt Disney Home Entertainment release from Town 10. That's what it looks like underneath. If we're not as fast, Blu-ray disc, DVD disc, and then bonus disc. If we're a little bit fast, it's because I'm trying to fit these all in. So yeah. Anyway, next up is also a Disney release from that. Cinderella. Front, spine, the back. The Diamond Edition. This is from Town 12. Disney's Ultimate Fairy Tale. Yeah, has pretty good to go. Anyway, next one up is the ultimate disco movie of all time. Oh, crap. There we go. Now I got one of the great disco movies of all time. Saturday Night Fever. Front, spine, the back. This is for Paramount release from 2016. And there's the disc, which is a recycled disc from the Town 9 release. Yeah. Alright, next up we got these last two blurs of 80s classics. The Breakfast Club. Front, spine, the back. This is a Universal release from 2011. There's the disc. Quite a late Universal release to have that logo. So, and we also got Top Gun, a special collector's edition, front, spine, the back. This is a Paramount release from Town 9. And there's the disc, which is a 2012 reprint, and it's got a leaflet there. Anyway, now onto the DVDs. I'm just going to show them in any old random order. So they will be a pretty random order with kids' ones mixed in and such. Just doing this because it will be quicker. So yeah. First one up is Sylvanian Families, Volume 1. Front, spine, the back. This is a Maximum Entertainment and Fox Kids release from 2004. Episode said Dan Bust stirs an outfoxing the foxes, Race Under Pressure and Frady Cats, The Fairfax and Fool's Gold, Know It All in School Days, and Double Trouble and Cooking Up Trouble. And there's the disc. There's the disc. Take it out. It's got advertisements for other releases. This is a classic animated. Next one up is Annie, the Movie of Tomorrow. I've got the 2003 release as well, but I thought I'd get the original release as well for comparison's sake. Front and spine, the back. This is a Columbia TriStar home video release from 2000. And there's the disc. And hi, you can see me in it. Next up is we got quite a lot of Disney ones coming up in the update you'll see as well. The Ugly Dachshund, front, spine, the back. This is a Walt Disney Home Entertainment release from I think the 2000s. And there's the disc. It's another one where you can see me. Next one up is Star. Front, spine, the back. This is a 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment release from 2012. And there's the disc, which is recycled from the Town 5 release. Anyway, next one up is E.T. Phone Home. Front, spine, the back. This is from Town 12. I also had the Town 2 release. I got the Town 2 Collector's Edition, but I don't know where that is. As well, and there's the disc. If I find a new Town 2 collection. Well, next up is the Duke Wore Jeans. Front, spine, the back. This is a Optimum and Studio Canal release from Town 10. And there's the disc. Next one up is Drive. Front, spine, the back. This is a Medusa release from 2000. And there's the disc. Anyway, these next two are both 20th Century Fox home entertainment releases. First one up is The Big Blue version long. Front, spine, the back. This is from 2000. And there's the disc. And we also got Chain Reaction. Front, spine, the back. This is also from 2000. This one's an earlier release because it has the 95 logo on the spine, whilst the Big Blue DVD had the 2000 logo. So yeah, like so. There's the disc. Next one up is Flubber. Front, spine, the back. This is a Walt Disney Home Entertainment release from Town 1, I believe. And there's the disc. Next one up, one I've been after for a good while. Cinderella, the Royal Edition. It's covered up, but it says a Royal Edition there. You can see on the spine. About time I got this version. Front, spine, the back. This is a Walt Disney Home Entertainment release from 2011. And there's the disc. And it's got a leaflet there. It comes with that. This originally would have come with a cool slipcover as well. Anyway, next one up is Treasure Island, front, spine, the back. It's another Disney release. Got a lot of Disney releases coming up. There's the disc from the towns. Next one up is Piglet's Big Movie, front, spine, the back. This is from 2009, I believe this edition is. Part of the Winnie the Pooh movie collection. There's the disc. I believe the disc content on this is identical to the original release from the 2000s, I believe. I think they were. Next up, The Watcher in the Woods. Front, spine, the back. There's the disc. Just trying to get through these as quick as possible. Next up, we got Tarzan and Jane. Front, spine, the back. This is from Town 2, I believe. And there's the disc. Next up, we got Mickey's Laugh Factory. Front, spine, the back. Includes a load of classic Disney shorts. There's the disc. I'm going to run through these as quick as possible because I've got so many. Next up is DuckTales third collection, volumes 1, 2, and 3. Front, spine, the back. This is from 2012. Disc 1, Disc 2, and Disc 3. Anyway, these next three up are all Thomas the Tank Engine related. First one up is Tale of the Brave, the movie. This one is a CGI era one, and the next two are both model series ones, like classic era. In fact, front, spine, the back. This is from 2014. There's the disc. Next one up is from the Treat Size series, Thomas in Trouble. Front, spine, the back. Episodes are Thomas in Trouble, The Flying Kipper, Whistles and Sneezels, Toby and the Stout Gentleman, Dirty Objects, and Off the Rails. This is from 2013. Hit Entertainment. There's the disc, here, a clear one. And we also got Pulling Together. Front, spine, and the back. Episodes are The Old Bridge, Best Dressed Engine, Bulgy Rides In, Fergus Breaks the Rules, Bill Ben and Fergus, Peace and Quiet, The Spotless Record, and The Runaway. Elephant. This is a VCI release from Town 4, and it's got a sticker for Calling All Engines, meaning this must be a Town 5 printing. And there's the disc. Next one up is Boom Boom! Basil Brush Sports Spectacular. Front, spine, the back. Episodes of Sports Spectacular, Revenge of the Mummy, and Basil's Millions. This is a Right Entertainment release from Town 5. There's the disc. Look at the old CBBC logo, much better than the current one. Next one up is a CBeebies classic, Thimbles. Let's Find the Thimbles. Front, spine, the back. Episodes of Blue, Jiggly Hat, and Wig. This is a BBC release from Town 3. There's the disc. If you take the disc out, it's got advertisement for other releases, including some more Thimbles releases. And there's some Tweenie stuff as well. Anyway, these next two up are both Transformers releases, and they're both G1. First up is Transformers, the Original Series, Volume 3. Front, spine, the back. Episodes are Fire in the Sky, SOS Dinobots, Countdown to Extinction, The Play of Insecticons, and Heavy Metal War. This is a Maywick release from Town 2. There's the disc. Trying to get these old Maywick ones off. And we also got Transformers the Movie in the pretty weird 2000s logo cover version. Front, spine, the back. This is a Prism Leisure release in Town 3. It was so weird they re-released this with an alternate cover a little while later. There's the disc. I've got that reissue as well. Next one up is The Very Best of Brum, front, spine, the back. Episode Brum and the Airport Adventure, Brum the Sock Hero, Brum the Kitten Rescue, Brum and the Stunt Bike Rescue, Brum the Runway Tree, Brum the Balloon, Brum and the Crazy Chair Chase, Brum and the Birthday Cake, Brum Naughty Dog, and Brum the Snow Thieves. And the episodes on this were voted for by Brum fans. Makes you wonder whatever episodes he could have had if the voting came out differently. Maybe even some season 1 and 2 episodes. This also includes Brum and the Pickpocket as a bonus. This is a VCI release from Town 4. And there's the disc. And it's got advertisements for other Brum releases, which I've got a few VHSs coming up with Brum as well. Anyway, next one up is Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. Front, spine, the back. This is a 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment release from Town 6. And there's the disc, which is recycled from an earlier release, as you can tell by the rating. The disc is from 2002. But we're not quite done with Fern Gully, because we also got Fern Gully 2, The Magical Rescue. Front, spine, the back. This is from 2006 as well. And there's the disc. Anyway, these next two are in thin cases. First one up is Let's Be Happy, front, spine, the back. This is a network release from 2015. And there's the disc, and it's got the information talking about the films. And there's some more titles from it. And we also got The Frank Sinatra Show, volumes 3 and 4, front, spine, the back. This is a 23rd century release. It's got some highlights from the Frank Sinatra Show, and there's the disc. Next one up is Bad Boys, Bad Boys, What You Gonna Do? 4 movie collection. Front, spine, and the back. We also got a super bit release of one of these films coming up as well. This is an Elevation sales release from 2024. There's the discs. Very old disc, as you can tell, for Bad Boys. Old ratings and everything. Anyway, next one up is the original 1974 version of Gone in 60 Seconds. About time I got this. Featuring cinema's greatest car chase ever. Front, spine, the back. This is a Kaleidoscope release from 2013. And there's the disc. About time I finally got this. Next one up is Family 1 from Hollywood DVD. They've just asked for diamonds. The final countdown. Sports World and Animal Farm. Front, spine, the back. This is from Town 2. And there's the discs. Anyway, next up we got yet another different version of this film, but it's one of the greatest films of all time. The Wizard of Oz, the 2-disc special edition. Front, spine, the back. This is a Warner Home Video release from Town 5. There's disc 1 and there's disc 2. They actually made a singing cover version of this where it had a slipcover, and when you press the button, the palace lit up and it played "We're Off to See the Wizard." Pretty interesting. Anyway, next one up is The Wild Robot. Front, spine, the back. This is a DreamWorks release from Town 25. This is, I think, the newest DVD in my newest DVDs as well. There's the disc. Next one up is Kindergarten Cop 2. Front, spine, the back. This is a Universal release from 2016. And there's the disc. Next one up is a very cool DVD edition of Halloween. I've got the 25th anniversary edition, but this release looks pretty cool as well. It's got a lenticular cover. Well, front, spine, the back. This is an Anchor Bay release from 2001. With a lot of information about the restoration about there. There's disc 1 and disc 2. And a booklet there. Pretty cool version, actually. Next one up is Oliver Twist. Front, spine, the back. This is a Carlton release from 1999. Another one from the Silver Collection. There's the disc. And you can really see me in that one. It's so shiny. Hi. Next up is the Keystone Comedies. Front, spine, the back. Volume 2. Shorts are That Little Band of God, Ambrose Nancy Turner, Ambrose Salgrace, and When Ambrose Dead, the Walrus. This is from all those companies. It's hard to say put it out. This is from, I think, in 2000s. The next DVD I got is from all of them as well. This is from Town 6, it says in there. And we also got from the same companies, The Lone Ranger, Mission from Ape, also featuring The Return of the Comfort and Now Joe's Sister. Friends by the back. And there's all the episodes. This is from Town 5. And there's the disc. Next up, we got one of Britain's favourite comedy acts. the best of the two Ronnies, a special tribute to one of the legendary duos from the golden age of variety, featuring classic material from the 12 series and 8 Christmas specials. Front, spine, the back. This is a BBC release from 2001. And look at all the writers as well. There's the disc. Another one that's extremely clear. Anyway, next one up is Fun and Fancy 3. Front, spine, the back. This is a Walt Disney Home Entertainment release from Town 2, but this is a reprint, as you can tell. I've also got, there's the disc. Oh, it's another one of those boring discs. I also got the 2014 release as well, before I'd get the original style versions as well. Anyway, next one up is the Northwest Mounted Police, a Cecil B. DeMille film. Front, spine, the back. This is an Odeon release from Town 10 from the Hollywood Studio Collection. And I believe pretty much all of these films, this was the first time it was released on DVD. There's the disc, and there's the poster. It has the Universal logo on the box. It was originally a Paramount film, but Universal bought it at some point. Anyway, next up we've got The Sound of a Drum, a cinnamon strip film. Front, spine, and the back. This is a Pegasus release in 2011. PS2 and Xbox compatible. I'm pretty sure those consoles were pretty obsolete by 2011. There's the disc, and it's got advertisement for other releases. Pieces right there. Anyway, next one up is Convoy with Chris Christopherson and Al McGrew, a Samson film. Front, spine, the back. This is an Optimum releasing in Studio Canal release from Town 6. And there's the disc. And it's also got a booklet for other releases from Optimum. I think it said, oh wait, this might be a ton. Next up is, as I promised, Bad Boys 2, the Super Bit edition. Front, spine, the back. This is a Sony picture. This is a Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment release from 2003, but it's got the Sony logo there, so I think this could be a reprint. And there's the disc. Next one up is one of the classic British cartoons at the 80s. Count Duckula, Vampire Vacation. Over 2 hours of fantastic fun. Front, spine, the back. Episodes are No Sax Please, We're Egyptian, Vampire Vacation, One Stormy Night, Transylvanian Off-Sick Blues, Restoration, and the Mute wins. This is a Fremantle Media release from 2007. And there's the disc. Next one up, we've got a big box set of Mr. Men and Little Miss Collection, Volume 1. This is a collection of several DVDs of the 1995 series. Front, spine, the back. And look at all those episodes there. This is a Delta release from Town 4. There's the discs. They're A Joke for Little Miss Naughty, Mr. Bump Goes on a Trip, Mr. Strong Makes a Splash, and Mr. Tickle Saves the Day. A lot of discs in there for a lot of Mr. Men fun. Anyway, now we've got some... I'm going to come back to those, actually. We're going to go on to... We've got another Super Bit DVD next, actually, fun enough. It's Men in Black 2. Front, spine, the back. This is a Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment release from 2003. There's the disc. And as a bonus, we get the bonus disc as well. From seemingly the original. Anyway, next up we got The Lost World, The Beginning. Front, spine, and the back. This is an ILC Prime release from 2002. There's the disc. Next up we've got another one of those Winnie the Pooh DVDs, if you remember from earlier. I'm going to switch those two around. It's Pooh's Heffalump Movie. Front, spine, the back. This is also from 2009. And there's the disc. I believe it's also still has the original content. I'll have to check. Next up is Beauty and the Beast, Belle's Magical World, the Town 3 Special Edition. Front, spine, the back. This is from Town 3, as I said, from Walt Disney Home Entertainment. And there's the disc. It's got loads of advertisements. Anyway, these next two are both in carry cases. First one up is The Wind and the Willow, Spring Follies. Front, spine, the back. This is a Fremantle Media release from Town 7. Episodes are The Great Steamer, The Lost River, and Paper Chase. There's the disc. And next up we got one of the great cartoons, one of the great preschool cartoons of the late 90s. Kipper, Treasure Tales, for the first time on DVD. Front, spine, the back. Episodes are The Paddling Pool, The Magnifying Glass, The Rescue, The Picnic, and The Treasure Hunt. This is a hit entertainment release, also from Town 7th and there's the disc. Next up, we got the original version of The Nutty Professor with Jerry Lewis. Front, spine, the back. This is a Paramount release from 2002. And there's the disc. Next one up is... I'll do that box set afterwards, I think. Next one up is Fantasia 2000, the special edition. Front, spine, the back. This is a Walt Disney Home Entertainment release from 2011. And there's the disc. I got the special edition of Fantasia as well. So, and next one up, this last standalone UK DVD you got is Alien 3. Front, spine, the other spine, the top, bottom, and the back. The special edition, this is a 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment release from Town 4. Includes both the original theatrical version and the all-new special edition version made for this DVD as well. Anyway, there's disc 1 and disc 2. Pretty cool. And next up, we got a DVD box set, and it's Darn Good Westerns 2 with the films in here are Hellgate, Panhandle, and Shotgun. Front and spine, the back. I believe all for the first time on DVD as well. This is an Odeon release from 2000 and I'm not sure when. There's Hellgate, Panadol, and Shotgun. So yeah. Anyway, next up we got next up we got 4 American DVDs. First up is The Incredibles Collector's Edition. It says version franchise code, which makes me think this is actually a Canadian pressing. Front, spine, the back. This is a Walt Disney Home release from Town 5. There's disc 1, which keeps flying out, and disc 2. It's in a 1-disc case, even though it's a 2-disc DVD, which is weird. Anyway, next one up is... I'm not really that religious, but I thought I'd buy this anyway. It's a classic Christian series, VeggieTales, the toy that saved Christmas from the VeggieTales Classic Collection. Shiny, isn't it? Here's the front, spine, and the back. This is a Warner Home Video release from 2002. And there's the disc. Also includes the sing-along Oh Santa, or as they were known as on VeggieTales races, Silly Songs. Anyway, next one up is Wagon Train. This is a classic TV series episode compilation. Front, spine, the back. Episodes are the Dr. Decker story, the Man story, and Alice Bill. Oh, these are episodes from seasons 5 and 6. This is an alpha video release from 2004. And there's the disc. Yes. And it's got advertising shit, loads of other releases, and a playthrough. I thought I'd just show this quickly. Look at all these releases. It'll take me forever to run through them all. These are mostly public domain stuff. They're a pretty big releaser of public domain material in America. I think this next one's also a public domain release as well, I believe. It's John Wayne in Rainbow Valley. Front, spun, the back. This is an Echo Bridge Entertainment release from 2006. And there's the disc. And this last DVD up is sealed, and it's an Australian DVD. I think it's my first Australian Disney DVD, and it's Treasure Planet. Front, spine, the back. It's one of those shiny cover ones. This is from 2016, I believe. Walt Disney Entertainment. Now we're going to go a bit closer, I think, and now we're going to do the... Now we're on to the VHSs. Now we're on the VHSs. First one up is, these first two are both MGM releases, and they're both musicals. Fun. The first one up is Singing in the Rain, a very old version. Thought I'd get this, because why not? Front, spine, back. This is from 1987. There's the tape. Nothing on the bottom. And we also got Rosemary. Front, spine, and the back. This is from 1989. There's the tape. Nothing on the bottom. Anyway, next one up is City of Angels. Just seeing if you get the title in. Front, spine and the back. This is a Warner Home video release from 1999. This also has 2 music videos on it as well. U2's If God Will Send His Angels and the Eye from Goo Goo Dolls Iris. Yeah, pretty cool. There's the tape. Print date is, it's a slightly late print. It's the 2nd of January or the 1st of February 2000. Anyway, next one up is There's Something About Mary. This one must have has some kind of sticker on the voucher and such. Front, spine, the back. This is a 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment release from 1999. Here's the tape. That could be a print date, the 18th of September, possibly. And next up, we had the original on DVD, and now we've got the remake on VHS. The Nutty Professor. Front, spine, the back. This is a CIC video release from, I think, 1996, 97. Here's the tape. It's a reprint as it's got the 97 Universal on it, whilst the box had the 91 logo. And nothing on the bottom. I meant 1990, actually. And now on to the kids' releases. First one up is We're Back, a dinosaur story. Front, spine, the back. This is a Universal release from 2002. Fun enough, this release is said to be so much more common than the original CIC release. Here's the tape, updated rating. From the bottom. Some of these kids' releases may look a little bit dirty, just to say. But, you know. Anyway, next one up is Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. The power of teamwork becomes all. Front, spine, the back. This is, I think it's like a compilation or something. Not sure quite what it is. This is a 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment release from 1999. Part of the Fox Kids video series. There's the tape. It says Power Rangers The Lost Galaxy. And nothing on the bottom. Anyway, these next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These next 5 tapes are all Teletubbies videos. Good to get more of these. First one up is Hands, Feet, and... They're all BBC video releases as well. First one up is Hands, Feet, and Dirty Knees. Front, spine, the back. This is from 2000. This one actually looks in pretty good shape. Here's the tape. Print date is, it's a later printing, printed on the 22nd of June 2002. On the ad, so it's got advertisement for tapes, including Bedtime and the 2 video Christmas box set and the first Teletubbies DVD. Here come the Teletubbies and dance with the Teletubbies. Anyway, next one up is Busy Day. I think I've got these in chronological order. Front, spine, the back. This is from 2001. Here's the tape. Blue tape, printed on the 23rd of August 2001. Printed a month before my birthday. And there's inside, it's got advertisement for releases. Next one up is Happy Weather Stories. Front, spine, the back. This is from 2002. You might notice something about the runtime, and I actually got extra lucky because, wait until you see this. Happy Weather Stories includes bonus story. Yes, this is the rare extended VHS. This must have been a store exclusive though. It's got an extra segment added into the special itself, which is pretty cool. Print date is the 9th of March or the 3rd of September 2002. And here's the advertisement on the inside. Anyway, the next one up is What's That? Includes new Teletubbies everywhere, as seen on CBeebies. And there's their classic logo. Front, spine, the back. This is from 2002 as well. Here's the tape. The print date is the 10th of August or the 8th of... the 10th or the 8th of October 2002. If it was printed on the 10th of August, that means it's printed on my mum's birthday as well. And there's advertisement on the inside. And the last Teletubbies tape up we got is Look. Front, spine, and the back. This is from 2003. This one also includes Teletubbies everywhere. It mentions on the back that this copy originally came as part of a twin pack. And you can tell because it has no barcode. So this was actually a one that would have come in a twin pack. Not sure what with. Anyway, there's the tape. Looks a bit more. Print date is the 12th of February or the 2nd of December 2003. And it's still got the old rating on there. And there's an advertisement for other tapes and such on the inside. We're not quite done with the BBC though. Is these next 3 are all BBC releases as well. These next 3 tapes are all Tweenies releases. First, I think I'll swap those 2 around so they're in chronological order. First one up is Song Time with 23 brilliant songs. Front, spine, the back. This one looks very dirty. It's got all the songs back. This is from 1999. There's the tape, and someone's basically written over all the covers. But it is the right tape, as it says right there. Tweenies Song Time. This is a much later reprint as well, from the 3rd of January or the 1st of March 2003. So it's a very late print. There's the inside. Looks like someone's wrecked it. I might get a better condition copy if I find it. It's good to own the tape. Anyway, next one up is one of the follow-ups to it. Song Time is Fabaroonie. I was trying to be Milo for a minute there. 25 brilliant songs to sing and dance to. Front, spine, the back. This is from 2001. This one's kind of broken into segments. And here's the tape. Comes on a yellow tape. Print date is the 22nd of February 2002. 2001 I meant, actually. I don't know why I said 2002. The advertisement for other releases. And we also got a Christmassy one. Tweenies Live the Christmas Present. And it's got a sticker on the front saying about you can get a free CBeebies tape as well. I think they're talking about CBeebies the best of preschool television. I'll try get that if I can find it. Front, spine, the back. This is from 2002. Here's the tape. Print date is... Can't seem to find a print date. It might be in invisible ink. It's really hard to read. And there's the advertisement on the inside. Anyway, these next 3 videos are all These next 3 videos are all VCI releases, and they're all Brum VHSs as well. First up is Snow Thieves and Other Stories. Front, spine, the back. Episodes are Brum and the Snow Thieves, Brum and the Golden Loo, Brum and the Runaway Ball, Brum and the Music Box, Brum and the Bowling Alley, and Brum and the Pantomime Cow. This is from Town 2. Here's the tape. Nothing on the bottom. This one looks pretty mouldy. And it's got advertisement for other releases on the inside. And books as well. Anyway, this next one up is Stunt Bike Rescue and Other Stories. Front, spine, the back. Episodes are Brum and the Stunt Bike Rescue, Brum Chasing Balloons, Brum and the Runaway Train, Brum and the Gorilla Caper, and Brum and the Splash and Grab. This is from 2003. Interestingly enough, some of the episodes are actually duplicated, and it mentions that on the back. Here's the tape. Has black reels, as you can tell, and nothing on the bottom. And it's got advertisement for other Brum VHSs and books on the inside. And here's another one, funnily enough. Brum Kitten Rescue and Other Stories. Front, spine, the back. Episodes of Brum and the Kitten Rescue, Brum and the Kitten Rescue, Brum and the Golf Buggy, Brum and the Kidnapped Garden Gnome, Brum and the Stolen Necklace, and Brum and the Runaway Rickshaw. This is from Town 3 again. Here's the tape. Nothing on the bottom. And it's got advertisement for Brum releases on the inside. Anyway, these next 2, we've got 2 more BBC video releases coming up, and they're both classic CBeebies shows as well. First up is Thimbles. Fimbly Bimbly Finding His Fun. Front, spine, the back. This is from Town 3. Episodes are Sleeping Bag, Hairbrush, and Red Nose. And it's also got that twin pack thing. So I wonder if this came in a twin pack with the Teletubbies Look VHS I found. It makes me wonder what this was in a 2-pack with. I'll have to see if I can find one. Anyway, here's the tape. Print date is print on the 11th of February or the 2nd of November, Town 3, and it's got the old rating still. And there's the tape. And it's got advertisements for other Thimbles releases. So let's hope to get more. And next up, we got a show that recently got a reboot. Balamori Mysteries with PC Plum. Front, spine, the back. Episode The Missing Scarecrow, The Sing-Along Machine, and Litterbug. This is from 2003 as well. Kind of hard to open the tape box. There's the tape, black reels. Print date is the 11th of September or the 9th of November 2003. So yeah. And it's got, on the inside, it talks about each of the member of, it talks about all the main characters from Balamore on the inside. Anyway, next one up is, we're almost done with the VHSs, then we'll be at the CDs, which will take forever. Next one up is Postman Pat's Clowns Around. Front, spine, the back. Features the special Postman Pat's Clowns Around, and it also has 2 episodes, but they're hard to read because the case is in poor condition. This is a Right Entertainment release from 2004. If I find better condition ones, I'll, here's the tape, black reels, and nothing on the bottom. And on the inside, it's got advertisements for various different Postman Pat toys. And this last VHS, it's a 2-tape set, and it's one of the classic kids compilations of all time. Children's Favourites Bumper Special. Yes, about time I got one of these. Front spine, the other spine, and the back. Episodes on tape 1 are Barney in Tremendous Trees, Pingu in Pingu and the Seagull, Animal Stories and Eric the Elephant, Kipper in The Fair, and Percy the Park Keeper in The Cross Rabbit. And the episodes on tape 2 are Bob the Builder in Dizzy's Curtsy Parving, Angelina Ballerina in Midnight Model, Sheep in The Flat Tire, Oswald and Henry Needs a Haircut, and Brambley Hedge in The World of Brambley Hedge. This is a Hit Entertainment release from 2003. Here's the VHS for part 1. Print date is the 28th of January 2003. And the tape for part 2, printed on the same day as part 1. Alright, now we're on to the CDs. This will take forever because I got a lot of CDs, but I'm going to try and run through them as quick as possible. I'm just going to move these VHSs again. And because I'm going to see if I can go through some of these as quick as possible. I've split them into segments. So first I'm going to show you the single artist ones, then the various artist ones, and then the soundtracks, and then the box set, and then we'll finish with the Christmas one. But first I'm going to show you the sealed CDs. Actually going to reorder them. So yeah, so the sealed ones, and they're all kind of related. First one up is Ray Charles, The Collection. Front spine, the other spine, the top and the back. This is from 2007 from the Team Music Group, and it came from Woolworths. Next one up is Frank's, and these next 2 are Woolworths Worth It CDs. Frank Sinatra, The Essential Collection. Front spine, the other spine. That down a bit. And the back. This is from 2007 as well. And Let's Hear It for the Girls. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2008. Alright. Now on to the single artist albums we got. First one up, and you'll notice an extremely varied amount of artists during these. First up is Duke Ellington, The Collection. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2006. There's the disc. Next one up is The Essential Alison Moyet. Front spine, the back. This is from... It doesn't say. Here's the disc. It might have a year on this. 2001. Next one up is More Than This, the best of Brian Ferry and Roxy Music. Front spine, behind the back. This is from 1995. There's the disc. Next one up is the Simon and Garfunkel Collection. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from the album's from 1981. This is I believe it's a 90s release. It's got the old covers as well. There's the disc. Next one up is The Style Council Greatest Hits. Front, spine, and the back. This is from 2000. And there's the disc. Next one up is another. I got a lot of these are Greatest Hits albums. You'll see Foo Fighters Greatest Hits. Front, spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 2009. There's the disc. One of the first releases to have the Sony brush logo as well. Next one up is All Night Long, an introduction to Rainbow. Front, spine, the other spine, back. Includes a live version of All Night Long for the first time on CD. This is from Town 2. There's the disc. Next one up we got is Gold, the best of Spandau Ballet. Front, spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 2000 once again. And there's the disc. Next one up is The Righteous Brothers, Unchained Melody. It's a greatest hits collection. Front, spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 1990. I wonder if this was made to go alongside the success of Ghost. Makes you wonder. There's the disc. It came out around the same time. Anyway, next one up is Keen, Hopes and Fears, the special edition. Front, spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 2004. And there's the disc. Anyway, these next two are... I'll have a drink in just a minute. I'm just doing this right now. Alright, anyway, these next two up are both Snow Patrol albums. First up is Final Straw. Front, spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from Town 3. There's the disc. And we also got Eyes Open, the special edition. Front, spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 2006. And there's the disc. Next one up, we got some more 2000 stuff. The Killers, Hot Fuckers. Front, spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 2004. And there's the disc. Next one up is 20 Original Greats of Cliff and the Shadows. Front, spine, the other spine, the back. Not sure when this is from. No, it's from 1984, it says on the disc. There's the disc. Not sure this edition is from 84, but you know. Anyway, next one up is Fats Dominoes from the Legend in Music collection. Front, spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2007. There, that's just one. And this is by that Wenton group who put out a lot of those public domain DVDs, and there's just two. Those discs are a bit loose. Anyway, next one up is Feeder, the singles. Front, spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 2006. There's the disc. Next one up is Genesis, We Can't Dance. Front, spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 1991. It's weird, the album's called We Can't Dance, but the main song was called I Can't Dance. Make up your mind. Next one up is The Best of Willie Nelson. Front, spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 1996. There's the disc. Anyway, next one up is The Best of Prefab Sprout, A Life of Surprises. Front, spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 1992. There's the disc. Next, these next two up are both Tom Jones albums. We've got the complete Tom Jones, front, spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 1992. Yeah. And there's the disc. And we also got Reload, front, spine, the other spine, the back, which is a bunch of duets mostly. This is from 1999. There's the disc. Next one up, we got one of the best-selling albums of all time here in the UK. Oasis, What's the Story, Morning Glory. Front, spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 1995. There's the disc. pretty sure it's in very good condition. I'm pretty sure this is the original CD release. It looks very good for the condition. Next one up is Neil Sedaka Ultimate Collection. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2001. And there's the disc. Next one up is the very best of Dean Martin, the Capitol and Reprise years. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 1998. And I forgot to take the tape off it. There we go. And there's the disc. Next one up is... That one's actually various artists' sound. We'll come back to that after we've done all these singles ones. Next one up is Mariah Carey Greatest Hits. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from Town 1. Disc 1 and Disc 2. So yeah. Next one up is Paramore Riot. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2007. And there's the disc. Pretty cool artwork. Next one up is the Pet Shop Boys discography. Double album on one CD. Interestingly enough. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 1990. This is from 1991, and it's a long play CD. And there's the disc. Next one up is Stepping Out, the very best of Joe Jackson. Front spine, other spine, the back. This is from 1990. There's the disc. Next one up is Louis Armstrong, the Great Entertainer. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from... it doesn't say, but there's the disc. Very old looking disc. Next one up is Escape, the best of Rupert Holmes. Front spine, the other spine, the back. It's from... the year's covered up. Might sound disc. Oh, there's the disc. This is from 1998. Next one up is Nat King Cole, the collection. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2007. And here's the disc. Next one up, these next two are both from the Essential series. The Essential Barbra Streisand. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2002. And there's disc 1, which fell out. And disc 2, which also fell out, interestingly enough. This one may need a new case. And we also got the Essential Janis Joplin. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2003. There's disc 1 and disc 2. So yeah. Anyway, next one up is the very best of Level 42. Front spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 1998. There's the disc. We also got the best of U2, the best of 1980 to 1990. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 1998. And there's the disc. Next one up is The Searcher, Sweets for My Sweets. Original artist, original recordings. Front spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 1999. And it's another one I forgot to take the tape off. And there's the disc. Next one up is the very best of Robert Palmer. Front spine, the other spine, the back. It's like there's some reason. This is from 1995. And there's the disc. Next one up is the very best of Johnny Mathis. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2005. There's the disc. Next one up is another of the very best of album, funnily enough. The very best of Dolly Parton. front spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 2007. And there's the disc. Next one up is one of the great artists of the 80s heavy metal scene, Metallica. Ride the Lightning. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is originally from 1984, but this is a 1989 edition. And there's the disc. And that one's very shiny. Next one up is the definitive Patsy Cline, 1932 to 1963, the years of our lives. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 1992, the year that would have been Patsy Cline's 60th birthday. There's disc 1 and disc 2. Anyway, from the arcade series. Next one up is Gladys Knight and the Pips, the Ultimate Collection. Another one that's sellotape. I'll just take it off now. There's the front spine, other spine, the back. This is from 1998. Originally from 97, this is a 98 edition. There's the disc. Next one up is the Essential Leo Sayer, Endless Journey. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2004. And there's the disc. Next one up is more 2000s rock with one of the great heavy metal albums of the early 2000s. Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2000. Their debut album, and to many people, it's still their best. There's the disc. Pretty interesting. Next one up is an album which I've often played in my dad's car, so about time I got my own copy. Green Day, American Idiot. Front spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 2004. And there's the disc. And on the gate thing. Next one up is Nat King Cole, the Ultimate Collection. Front spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 1999. There's the disc. Told you this was going to be an awfully long update. Probably my longest update video ever. Next one up is Glenn Campbell, 20 Golden Greats. Front spine, the other and the back. This is from 1987. And there's the disc. And lastly, for the single artist albums, we got the Best of Boxcar Willie. Front spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 1998. And there's the disc. Now we're on to the various artists' albums. Yep, now on to the various artists' albums. First one up is Blues and Soul, Volume 2, Original Artist. Front spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 1994. And it only has 6 songs on it, ironically enough. Ridiculous. There's the disc. Next one up is the Love Songs album, Ultimate Love Classics. Front spine, the other spine, the top, the bottom, and the back. This is from 2000. It's got a slip cover as well. Disc 1 and disc 2. Ew. Ew. Back in. There we go. Next one up is the best air guitar album in the world ever. Front spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 2001. And both of the discs fell out. That's disc 1 and disc 2. This one definitely needs a new case. Yep, definitely needs a new case. Yep, I'm going to need a new case. Next up is Golden Big Band Era, Volume 1. Front spine, the other spine, and the back. Don't know when this is from. It doesn't even say. And there's the disc. And this one's case is falling apart as well. A lot of these will need new cases, I think. So, anyway, these next two up are both part of the Cool Britannia box set. This is CD2. Front spine, spine, the back. These are from 1999. And we also got CD3. Hopefully we can get CD1 one day. Front spine, the other spine, the back. There's... Next one up is Rock and Roll Greats, Volume 3. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from... Let me see if I can get it here. This is from 1992, this edition. As it says, there's this. Next one up is Rock and Roll Love Songs. Front spine, spine, the back. This is from 1995. And this is a K-Tel album as well, which is interesting. And there's the disc. Anyway, next one up is Absolute Driving Rock. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2007. There's the disc. Next one up, we got Rebel Rousers. Front spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 1996. Here's a disc. I hear the audio quality on this CD is horrendous, but I bought it because it's quite laughable. Next up is... Oh, flip. Alright, next one up is The Essential Bands. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2005. Disc 1 and Disc 2. Next one up is... This one's funny. It's Classic Rock, Ultimate Guide to Rock Anthems. When I bought this, my mum thought this was a manual for a car or something. Funny as hell. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 2011. Disc 1 and Disc 2. And it's got other ones in the series. Pretty funny story, that is. Next up, we got 25 Oldies Best Volume 2. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 1995, and the cover's partially in German, which is interesting. There's the disc. I think this could be a German CD or something. Alright, next one up is In the Mood, 23 Swinging Big Band Classics, Volume 2. A lot of Volume 2s, I noticed. Front back, this is from 1996. There's the disc. Next one up is the Rock and Roll Era, 1958. And this is a Time Life album as well. Front spine, the other spine, the back. Originally from 1989. This edition is from 1991. And there's the disc. And yet another disc. And next one up is the very best of Rock and Roll CD 1. Front spine, the other spine, and the back. This is from 2001 by BMG, interestingly enough. And there's the disc. Good old. And the last of the various artists' albums I got, at least in the main series, is Hits from the 60s, Disc 3. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 1997. And there's the disc. A lot of fold out. Now we've got the soundtrack. Now we go on to the soundtracks. First one up is Forrest Gump, the soundtrack. One of my dad's favourite films. Special collector's edition. Front spine, other spine, and the back. This is from... Originally from 1994. This edition here is from 2001. There's that's disc 1 and disc 2. A lot of classic songs in this film. Next up, these next two are both 80s classics. First up is Footloose, the original soundtrack. Front spine, the other spine, the back. Originally released in 1984, this edition is from 1998 and it has bonus tracks on it as well. It's a very cool remastered edition. There's this, and this next one is a similar edition. Top Gun, the soundtrack. Front spun, the other spun, the back. Also remastered with bonus tracks. This is from originally from 1986. This edition is from 1999. And there's the disc. Next up, we got the soundtrack to Buster, and his head is covered up. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is from 1988. And there's the disc. And this last soundtrack one is pretty interesting. It's the best of Hanna-Barbera, tunes from the tunes. Front spine, the other spine, the back. This is a collection of like Hanna-Barbera cartoon theme songs and such. And there's the disc, and it's another one where the case is in bad condition. Now we've got the box sets. First up is the Golden Age of Rock and Roll. Got a lot of these rock and roll albums on it. It's front spun behind the top, the bottom, and the back. This is from 2004. We've got disc 1. These are in single cases. Disc 2. This one was called Let's Rock and Roll. Disc 2 is Rock and Roll Heroes. And disc 3, Rebels and Rousers. There's the disc. And next one up is a pretty big one. 100 Hits Legends, Glenn Miller. Probably the best Glenn Miller album I need to find. Front spine, over spine, top, bottom, and the back. This is from 2009. And there's that. It's got one of these fat boxes underneath. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, and Disc 5. A very cool album of some of the greatest hits of one of the all-time great big band stars of the 1940s. Yes, over an hour long. Shows you how big this update is. Next one up is Frank Sinatra, The Ultimate Collection. Front spine, the other spine, the top, the bottom, and the back. This is from 2006. It's another one that's a fat box in one of those. Disc 1. Disc 2 is behind that leaflet thing. Disc 3 and Disc 4. There you go. Next one up is Rock and Roll Legends. Another rock and roll one on it. It's got a lot of these rock and roll ones. Front spine, top, the bottom, and the back. This is from 2004. How do I open this? Oh, there we go. We've got, I'm guessing this is disc 1, which is called Chantilly Lace. Front spine, the back. There's the disc. Disc 2, which is called Blue Suede Shoes. Front spine, the back. Never spine. This. And disc 3, Hello Mary Lou. Front spine and the back. We're almost done with this update, don't you worry. We just got we're down to the last handful. We've got 2 more box sets and then we're on to the final section. So yeah. So we got Giants of Country. Front spine, the other spine, the top, the bottom, and the back. This is from 2011. It's another fat box one. Disc 1, Disc 2, and Disc 3. And the last box set we got is a 4 CD one from HMV, the Greatest Crooners Collection. 80 definitive classics from the Legends of Song. Front spine, other spine, top, bottom, and the back. This is from 2001 by EMG and EMI. Disc 1, front spine, the other spine, the back. Disc 2. Disc 3. and disc 4. Oh yeah. Let me just put them back in. And lastly, we're on to these last 3 are all Christmas releases. Before we end with the Christmas releases. First one up is Nat and Dean, the Christmas collection. Frank Spun, nearest by in the back. Nat King Cole and Dean Martin, of course. This is from Town 10. There's the disc. Next one up is from, I think, there might have been from the same series. It looks kind of similar. Frank Sinatra, the Christmas collection. Front spine, nearest spine, the back. This is from Town 10. There's the disc. And this last one up is Just Great Christmas Songs. Front spine, nearest. Right, this is from 2013. There's disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. And that finally concludes this update video, folks. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and bye.